No.
This is back to an earlier question, but I just realized something.
Richard, you're up. Death save.
Death save. Let's go. 17. I'm good.
We didn't match the nuclear tie to Eldritch Blast.
Mr. Tucker, you're up.
Okay, it would definitely be Hex.
Starting your turn, you're not in 30 feet of the Umber Hulk, so go ahead.
You're alright?
Okay. I will use my Fate Touched feat, which gives me access to Misty Step. So I will Misty Step out of the way.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't that put you in range of the Umber Hulk?
Did you not get within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk? He has to start his turn there.
Oh, okay.
So I will then have my familiar use its action to do the help action, giving me advantage on my attack roll.
Okay.
And I will... my familiar will fly here and slide by, so it's good.
Okay.
I'll have my familiar give me advantage on my first attack, and... Oh, that is horrible.
You're attacking the Umber Hulk?
Yeah, that is a 15 and a 17.
Both miss.
Okay. I'll have my I'll have my giant constrictor snake attack it. 13.
Miss.
Okay, I have a zombie that can attack it.
You have a bunch of zombies over there. There's one that can attack Darth Maul, and two can attack Darth Vader, or you can have one attack the Umber Hulk.
What's the zombie strength score?
They only have +3 to hit. It's...
No, you have to jump off the ship and tackle the Umber Hulk.
No, that Umber Hulk's dead.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that he ballisted.
Oh, okay.
No, wait. I've got something better I can do with my zombies. All of my zombies run onto the Night Spiders. Jump at it.
So the Night Spider's pulling away. Okay. So it was probably within about 50 feet of your ship, and now it's probably like 80 feet away from your ship, but it's up high. So you're 30 feet below it and 80 feet away.
So it's still retreating?
It's flying away from the cruiser.
Okay, I will
It was swooping in and then it veered off.
Okay, I'll pass turn.
Abort! Abort! They killed on the Neogi.
Yeah.
So you're passing turn? No zombies can attack Boba Fett.
I'm just gonna pass turn.
Pass turn.
I don't have my calculator, it'll take too much time.
I have a calculator.
No, it's good.
Are you sure?
I thought you figured out their average damages.
Yeah. It's way better if I have my calculator so I can just multiply it in 3 seconds.
All right.
I have to do decimals and rounding it. I know
So
it's very easy math.
Warlord,
I just don't want to use any brain power while playing
Mr. Pip,
D&D.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why do I keep skipping?
I don't know. I'm not taking it personally.
Pip the Piper.
That doesn't mean I have to be using my brain for anything aside from
12?
basic addition.
Brian, you're healed 12 hit points.
And then I'm going to heal Richard.
Do you have to touch him or you got to heal him?
Well, it takes
range.
10 hours to solve puzzles, and we always get TPK'd by doors.
Woo!
7 points.
So you guys get back up. I am just about out of healing.
Ground control to Major Tom. How do you feel?
Okay.
I feel like crap.
Mr. Tucker,
I got
Pip
punched
the
in the
Piper,
face.
Vorlor. Vorlor, you are up.
You know this.
One,
Have you ever heard of
3,
you haven't heard
4.
of this table's history?
You're still within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk.
We've had 3 TPK cases by regular doors.
How does that happen?
Yeah, you can get sneak attack.
You try to light a door on fire, you're caught in a closed space, you get smoked out and die.
Okay,
At the Umber Hulk.
gotcha.
Wait, that's happened 3 times?
Yeah.
Similar cases, but yes.
Okay.
So
I'm glad, because at my last table I did the same thing and died
Plus 7 to
from
hit.
that. Actually, I didn't die, I just took a bunch of damage. I'm
24
glad I'm not the only one
hits.
stupid enough to try that.
Yes, every D&D player has killed themselves with a door. It's like water.
Ooh, nice.
Except doors seem to be more effective at it.
Yeah, so that would be 19 damage.
Yeah, 19%.
Water's over
And
exaggerated.
it was
I was gonna
away!
say, I've never been killed by water before. But
You haven't dealt with the running water trap?
Okay.
No.
You try to jump
Still
over,
alive.
fail your athletics
I look
check,
away.
get
Bloody.
thrown off a waterfall,
Another great
26
hit.
damage
I
and
look
die.
away.
yeah, I've heard
I
of
also
other
think
people
that
doing
Darth
but it's
is
never
dead.
happened
Yeah,
at a
I've
table
never
like this.
seen
someone
someone
kill
do
Darth?
that.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
So he's at 21,
I feel
so
like
he's
it's
taking a lot of
relatively
damage.
easy to get out of it, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you hear that? I said
You only ever heard people who are like,
Yes,
oh, I
you
heard someone
fire,
had
you hit
stuff
him,
in
and
them.
you do not get
Yeah.
charmed
door
by his
thing.
evil gaze.
Everyone's got
Hit it
it.
with that 360
Yeah,
no-scope.
everyone's
Umber
got
Hulk.
at least one player.
Brian, are you up
Yeah.
again?
I'm up. Am I going? Is it
Well,
my
he's on the
turn?
ground, so
I am prone.
he's prone.
Should the Umber Hulk charge the Bard, or should it slaughter Brian?
Oh, what exactly happened with your door scenario?
Well, let's have the Neogi attack you first.
So we were like,
Alright.
So you're prone?
It was me and
So
our
prone
party rogue. I
gives
was
me
also playing a
Give you
warlock
advantage.
campaign.
Advantage
We're trying
on
to like
all of
infiltrate
these.
this mansion.
Unless you're doing a ranged
and
attack, in which
do
case I
something,
have advantage. We have disadvantage.
So here's the
and we
bite.
came to like the top floor.
Natural
where there was
20.
this guy we were trying to talk to.
That's going to be
Oh,
40 points of
wait,
damage.
trying to take him prisoner, and he had like
He's got
locked
something to
himself in
reroll
there.
crits.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, I'll just.
Cody,
Yeah.
I just critted Brian.
Okay, I will use my reaction to silvery barbs.
And what does
Reroll
do?
that.
Reroll. Reroll. Even without advantage, I reroll both dice.
Yes, you reroll both dice, take the lowest roll.
I critted again.
Okay.
Again!
No.
The goat
I'm
again.
But am I at disadvantage or? Am I...
No, you just have to re-roll it again. You take the lower of the two outcomes. You
Higher.
still get a crit.
Yeah.
So it's the lower of
40
the
points
two
of damage,
total
Brian.
rolls. Okay.
What were the other
Wait.
dice?
So
What
it's
were
the one more thing.
non-advantage ones?
I give one party
15
member
plus.
aside from myself advantage. I'll
Or
give the
19.
rogue advantage.
So I'm down.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the
Yeah,
first.
this is for your next turn. You get an advantage.
Well,
on
no,
the
that
first
was the bite attack from Darth Maul. So then Darth Maul is going to move 2 up to the bard.
Then I won't get
And take
advantage.
2
Wait, I
claw
can
attacks.
steady aim, so I get double advantage.
These are not
One
an
plus
advantage.
No, you
one.
can't get double advantage. You
Plus
can only get one
4.
advantage. But you can do a double
And
next turn.
22.
Which is
Wait, no, if
Take
you do
6
double advantage,
points
one
of
advantage
claw
you cross
damage.
out a disadvantage, so
Okay.
no. If you have one level of disadvantage, you don't get a level of advantage.
This
it just
guy's
goes to
gonna
neutral.
move up
No
to
matter if you have
here.
100 levels of advantages,
Claw bite.
and you have one level of disadvantage, you're just gonna flat roll.
That's disappeared.
It's stupid,
It was
but that's
his-
the game
It
we
was
play.
his
It's
Echo
for
Knight.
simplicity stake and
The Echo Knight's not
game.
back yet, right? You have to summon it.
No, I summoned it for free on my turn, yeah.
Okay. So 18
seconds.
on the bite, 21 and 18 on the claw.
Those all hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 12 plus 20, 32 points of damage. 14 of it is poison, and a DC 12 con save.
I'm immune.
Almost
Okay,
die
so you
down.
don't take 14 poison, so you take 6.
This would never have been
and
found.
12
Yeah,
is
Go under
18,
there and be gone.
Yeah,
and then the DC 12
Out of sight,
con
out of
is the same.
mind.
So that's it. Cody,
yeah.
talk to me about your familiar and your giant snake.
Okay. If I die, they disappear.
Can the Umber Hulk eat them?
Yes.
All right. So the Umber
can
Hulk
eat
is going to
anything
the Umber Hulk's going to claw the familiar. Oh, that's not great. 10,
Let's see.
Those that anyway.
10 is a barely miss.
and again, cocked. Natural 1,
Miss.
and then bite the familiar. 17.
Hits.
All right, it eats your familiar.
Since it only has 1 HP, yes.
All right. Umber Hulk,
Slipped it up like
bad
spaghetti.
guys. Claw bite on some zombies, Cody.
Today.
Yeah.
17 and a 14 on zombies.
Okay, they are both hit.
Okay, take
It's not
12. Each one takes 6.
These ones were both at very low HP. They were the both 2 HP ones. They both failed their saves and they died.
Okay.
Again.
Those 2 zombies.
Dead again.
And that is end of turn for the
I'm
bad
just trying
guys.
myself with my almost
St.
dead
John.
zombies.
Alright. I'm gonna do it again.
You have a player on our
Roll
table who's not
turn
here this week
fire.
who's
Yep.
dedicated
There's
himself
a
to fireball
Umber Hulk on
my
the deck.
zombies.
Oh, damn, another 20.
Even if it hits
Nice
less enemies,
card.
he will fireball my zombies to get more of them.
Is it just a character trait or something? Or?
I don't think
You
he
want
likes
to
me
use
as a
fireball and
person.
there are zombies there. It's
I think
Have
Just
you
one
talked to him about
standard.
fireballing your zombies yet?
Yes, multiple times.
Have you tried not putting 50 zombies on the team?
I did. I got another 20. Another 20 by the
Pick a
net.
card. Pick any
I mean, he
card.
could be a spell sculptor, but he can only spell sculpt like
If
4
you
or
want
5
that one,
people.
I-
Well,
at
yeah,
most.
he can spell sculpt, but he's not spell sculpting any of them. He's even trying to get more of them.
Alright.
Just fed him.
Neck wound, double damage.
All right.
I could have done better. Sorry.
So
I
60-10.
thought that was the one, Dylan.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, so I got this one, this
Feel free
one.
to heal me.
So roll your 10s too.
The D3. 4, 5,
Oh,
6. Yeah.
You're out of heals, right?
Oh, and going back to my door story.
Okay.
You might want to
We were trying to get into this door. Our rogue failed to pick the lock, so I was like, oh, you know, we can just
Second.
light it on fire. It can't be that hard,
Unconsciously
right?
hold your
And
initiative,
then
I can
the
kill
entire
you.
rest of it is on fire.
6,
And yeah, that was basically the end of that. And we both took like
42.
the 2
42?
Hey!
smoke
Secret to
inhalation
life,
and fire
everything
damage,
in the
but
universe.
both
42.
didn't die. So
Not dead.
We had one case where he didn't
But you
kill ourselves
recognize
through
this.
the
This is
door.
another
Okay.
bolt
Okay.
through the
So we
head.
knew there were a bunch of
And this is a
buggers hiding
giant bolt,
behind
so
the
it's
door.
sticking out like
Okay.
Steve
So we
Barton.
knew if we entered
back,
it, we take like 40 damage if someone would
St.
get
John,
instantly
Gerald.
killed. So we
That's
lit the
it.
door on fire. Both parties got
come
smoked
on.
out. Half of them died on both sides.
Damn.
We didn't all.
So you're
But
1
someone
and
didn't
1.
get insta killed by bug
No, the other
damage.
one resets.
good,
Doesn't
I guess,
reset.
Yeah.
It's
Only more people died than
doesn't
were
reset till a
expected.
long rest.
Doors are the deadliest thing in D&D.
My app did not do that.
Doorways.
So you're saying
Doorways.
D&D Beyond is wrong?
all of it.
I mean, it is wrong a lot.
When did it reset your death saves?
When I went back to 1 hit point when I was healed.
It automatically kicked it back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it automatically resets if you gain 1 HP.
Your death saves.
Yeah, they reset.
I thought they were cumulative for the day.
No,
between long
they
rests.
I think they used to be. That's like old beta stuff. Yeah.
Oh man, now I'm angry. Okay, I could be wrong, Brian. Alex,
I know he won.
you're on the deck.
What gave it away?
Class again. I mean, it sounds like the ghost of Gary Gygax wants to kill you. Like 3 trips in a row, he's like, yes, suffer mortal.
I have a favorite die, Brian. I named it Brian.
Alright. Eldritch Blast on the Umber Hulk.
Yes.
Again. That's not gonna hit.
No,
come on,
no,
you get
that's
it.
not gonna hit.
That will hit.
Plus.
I think. Or that's plus 6. So 17.
Got him.
Nice.
Wait, why did my 19 miss?
Oh yeah, wait. No, 19. Umber Hulk has an armor class of
But they both reset to 0 when you regain any hit points
18.
or stabilize.
Oh.
18. So
Okay.
19 did not miss.
Okay. Well,
But a 17 does
17
miss.
does miss, yes.
Oh.
What's interesting is they go into space. They just keep going. It's incredible. You've never seen anything like it.
I'm hitting planets way
Yeah,
off in the
exactly.
distance.
Some
Something
random
eventually
farmer,
will
like, 6
die.
rows over is just gonna get obliterated.
U235.
Alright. I wake up floating in space upside down. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see. I'm gonna try and, let's see, my echo's gone. So I'm gonna swim over to his place. I'm gonna drop to the deck. Ah!
Wait, can you actually swim over? I thought you couldn't move in space.
Yeah, you can't do a lot of things in space yet. Here we are.
The ship has a gravitational field that you can push yourself towards.
Yeah.
He at least was close enough to railing to launch himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
One
also has that
thing-
chain around his
don't
arm.
get too
He just
attached
uses
to your
it to like
character.
gravel hook onto the ship.
My dad's known for running high
And then the Umber Hulk is
PC
still alive.
death encounters. Level 5 encounter.
Alright.
3 fire giants.
I'll move
That'd be good.
We killed 2 of them. We didn't get TPK.
here. I'll summon my Echo
something,
here
yeah.
as a bonus
I guess.
action.
Got it.
And then
Wait, how many players died though?
I'm just gonna try and go to town on this thing while it's still standing.
Got it.
I
One person in a party of 12 people.
Let's see. Alright,
That's
so
not too bad,
go
actually.
2
Yeah.
Wait, party of
Yes, I'll do my 3 attacks.
No, it was 13.
Lowest
It was 13,
attack
sorry.
was
It did.
a 19.
Hits.
Alright, so 3d8.
Oh, you might have him here.
It's, okay, 3d8 plus 15, that's 12. Oh. 12, 20, plus 15, 35.
Got him.
Yes! And I push him back 5 feet.
Knock him off
Yeah.
the boat.
KO! Sure you can...
Alright.
And then I will... Let's see. What do I got left that I can do? I still got some movement. I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go 30. And then, is this guy standing here or here?
Then
There.
he's sending.
Here?
Favorite class.
And then I will action
Warlock.
surge.
Okay.
And I'm
Favorite
gonna
subclass?
try punching Darth Vader here. Hit him with my 2 attacks. That one's gonna
let's put a
be
bunch of time
a 11. The other one's a
Eldritch.
27.
27 hits, the 11 misses.
Great old one.
Alright.
Yeah, great old one, Warlock.
Hit him for 8, and then my Echo...
Darth Vader dies.
But
Yeah!
I kind of want
Alright,
to
so I got 2 left.
And then my Echo will
Attack Darth Maul. Darth Maul has not been damaged.
19.
Hits.
Alright.
My favorite class
4,
is
7.
7 points to Darth Maul.
Favorite
Alright.
class is Simple Trap.
Get back in the game. Let's go.
Mr. Tucker, you're up.
Only control AoE.
Alright, the only one left is really Darth Maul and Boba Fett. I guess showed up and I was like, Wombo combo!
Okay,
That ain't Falco.
you know the quote.
Yeah.
You know what game it's from, right?
You know what?
What game the quote's from? The Wombo Combo meme?
Smash Bros. Came out before you were born. Yes, I played Super Smash Bros. Melee.
I have as well.
I got it when it came out on the GameCube.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money to get a CRT television.
No, we
You
did not.
got the boob tube to
No, we
place.
didn't.
I was about to say,
We shopped it though.
I know people who did that, and I was like, guys, I got rid of my boob tube for a reason. It was like 50 pounds and it sucked.
I remember I had a 17-inch monitor that I carried around forever during college.
That is 27 damage to that Neogi.
That Neogi is
my cat
dead.
couldn't get
That's
near it because
Boba.
the static, it would just...
Boba dies.
Does someone still have a CRT?
Smash Bros. Players.
Smash Bros.
Yes.
are crazy.
Melee players use
They
CRTs.
own all the remaining CRTs.
They're also good for custom arcade games.
How much do you pay on
Because there's no input lag on the CRT as much as the modern.
This
So if you ever go to
GameCube
a Smash
controllers
Bros.
cost
tournament, the guy I've been
$60.
to, the guys
They're actually not that bad. They're
they
cheaper
only
than
have
PS5
50
controllers.
CRTs, and I'm like, where are you getting those?
The current
mostly, they all learned how to repair CRTs because it's the only thing they'll play Melee on because they're dorks.
There's actually a reason they play on CRTs.
Oh, I know why, but like,
Yeah.
just play the modern Smash Bros.
Pip, you're up.
This game is old enough to drive.
I'm going to heal Brian for 5.
It is the fastest game in the series, and
It is the
And
fastest.
then I'm going to
and
briefly
also
run
Ultimate
away.
doesn't have
You're
L
running.
canceling or wave dash.
So the
neither was Melee, it was an
grave
accident.
deck is behind you. You can go up the stairs and join your colleagues.
Yeah, it was a glitch.
Is that a grave deck?
It's still there.
That's
I
the
mean,
deck
have you
of
ever
bravery.
watched a Melee tournament recently?
I've been to Melee.
I got the armor
tournaments,
class to actually slug it
I
out.
heal
I'm
you
told to
and
watch
say good
the
luck.
game.
That's why we
She's
haven't
very
been hit
fast.
yet.
I mean, I've been critted on twice.
3 times, I think.
Yeah, but who's counting? I stole that dice once. That dice has been in my possession.
That's vengeance. They're probably getting vengeance. Vorlor, you're up.
Alright, we only got Darth Maul left.
You ready?
You get advantage if you want to run in. Oh, not advantage. You get sneak attack
Sneak
if you want
attack.
in and stab him.
Yeah.
You can do that too.
By killing it, you help me, and not having me die again. Because
That
I've
would be
died
good.
twice.
Yeah.
No, 3 times.
Just don't kill it.
I mean, you got crit you got crit after I used
So then you
silvery
gotta go with
barbs.
style. I
Critted
respect
twice.
that.
That only counts as one crit, so no.
You gotta go.
I just put double crit.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Go for the swag.
Every turn you've been crit.
So you move up, drawing your what weapon?
What do you think?
Scimitar?
Scimitar
Yeah.
and strike.
Are you doing an advantage?
I don't think you have
No.
advantage.
Oh, then I would shoot.
Wait,
Okay.
you can still get the extra damage.
You get sneak attack.
You get
Yeah,
sneak
because
attack
of my
advantage.
silvery bar was giving you the buff of advantage.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But he has advantage from Silvery Barb?
Yeah, silvery barbs, I give one enemy have to reroll their attack use the lower of the 2
But
results.
that was the Umber Hall.
And then I give an ally
Oh no, that
advantage
was this guy.
afterwards.
This guy critting Brian. Yep, so you have
Yeah.
advantage.
Roll advantage. Alright, there you
Okay,
go.
So I
Well,
get,
let me ask you what's going on Saturday.
Time change.
23.
Time change 2?
Daylight savings.
Actual life. What is?
What is it?
23.
Hits!
Nice.
Pretty certain I have it.
Ooh, nice. That's
I mean,
some
text.
sixes.
Comic Quest.
Okay, so that'll be
Bad plan. Just total disorganization.
25 damage.
Holy
Nice.
cow, how do you kill him?
What?
Nice. You finished
Yes,
it. How do you
that's what
finish
it
it?
looks like. What's this look like?
Spider.
He looks like a
giant,
bug guy.
He's like an giant
Oh
spider
yeah,
ant.
those things.
Or an Italian
I saw the
potato-based dish,
Oh.
whatever you're into. Depends how concussed you are.
Like I
would be
I
able to
just
understand
start
hearing why
slicing
Melee is
his
plays
head
on CRTs.
Nice.
over and over again.
right?
And then I just slice his
Yeah,
body
a
part.
single frame
Oh.
in a 60 FPS game.
Cut his neck
Weird
matters.
insect
Yeah.
ooze squirts out of
It
it on the
li-
deck.
It
It's
does
covered
not
in
matter to anyone but the top 10
zombies,
players in the world.
Other creepy creatures.
Umber Hall.
Umber Hall
You're one of the top 10
file.
players.
It's
Quite a bit
it's-
of Brian's blood.
Probably time to get off
Like, I
this boat. Okay,
level
so
people,
as you
right?
guys clean up the
mean,
last of these guys,
You're buying a
the captain
CRT.
shouts down
Yeah.
to your captain on your
Like I'm
ship.
just buying an adapter.
Oh, that, I was like,
It's
where
a
the hell is my
1 frame
captain? She
difference.
just sitting in the back like,
Visual.
Yeah, she's on the regular boat,
Yeah.
and he
I mean,
yells
actually, it
down,
does throw the game off. I like.
Captain, are you
the
okay?
entire
We'd like
second
to
by,
chase
like,
off
5
these
minutes into
brigands.
the round,
And
but-
she's like, yes, we're heading to the Rock of Bral. And they're like, all right,
But
we'll
like
see
that's
you
very
in
rare for a
port.
match to go for 5 minutes.
And they continue chasing after the spider.
Should have answered.
You guys back to your boat. Brian, you're still spell jamming because the flump is still pouting.
And I have the ability too.
you offended
I think
the
we agreed
flump?
you're a level 3 spell
No.
jammer.
Homebrew
I think whoever
rules.
killed all the horses.
I think we need to define what's 1,
You
2,
killed all the
and 3.
horses?
Why did you stop?
Again, everyone horses on the
4,
ship.
5, 7. I mean,
The
what's
flump
the
wanted to make a
scale?
planet of horses.
We're waiting until they
We
give us
killed
some
all the
spell
horses.
jam.
Now the flump
Right
is
now it's
depressed.
binary.
You're 3.
Why did you kill all the horses?
Right now it's either you have it or
The horses were
not.
alive when I
What is
left.
It's vehicle.
We got.
Vehicles
They
are,
attacked the zombies
it's
in a
vehicle
massive
project.
raid.
Are the
They
rules
got
different, but it's
eaten. They also attacked some bandits. They got cut apart.
Rock of
Gastral
Bral?
elves.
Yes!
It was just a
All right.
mess.
I can
So, clear map?
Well, hold on. Can we at least get a short rest then?
Yes, as you guys get back on your main boat, You guys can take a short rest as Brian resumes his position at the spell-jamming helm.
Okay.
Have we searched the ship we were just on for loot?
Yeah,
You searched portions of it.
Do a song of rest, so if you're short resting, you get an extra d6 of healing.
Thank God.
Let's say do a rest and...
Also got a second one, because I didn't get a chance to do that because I got KO'd.
So you're searching the ship as everyone else is piling on board. You don't find anything else. Below deck, it's a real horror show. Evidently, they were capturing other prisoners and torturing and eating them down there for a long time. So there's a lot of gore downstairs.
Is there any corpses at all?
There's a lot of corpses.
Okay.
The corpses we made.
There's also the corpses you made.
Yeah, but there's your corpses.
I will stay on the ship for 20 hours making zombies and just making sure everything's fresh.
On the way to the Rock of Bral?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay on the ship after we're
There's
there.
also horses.
I can't turn the horses into zombies.
Not with that attitude.
Alright. You guys soar the seas, Brian, like absolutely. We did not do a good job clearing.
Yeah. Horrible job clearing, I'd say.
How much bonus do you get from the Song of Rest?
D6.
Healing, Brian. You guys are definitely taking a short rest as you spell jam to the Rock of Bral.
Should I just roll more?
The Rock of Bral.
Hey, nice.
So the Rock of Bral is a giant asteroid that has been basically colonized over time. The bottom of the rock has giant sails that are used to move the rock. They're called the veins. It also has farmland and a nice giant naval base. These ships look very similar to the ships that you just saw running
Kind
off
of
the
like the
pirates.
Moon and Treasure Planet, which is a giant space
The
It
cruiser.
looks like Battlestar Galactica.
The top has the docks where you guys are going to be docking.
With the ships.
The
On
dry
the
dock, which the captain informs you is where she plans to take her ship because it still is in desperate need of repair, even though they were unable to capture any wood from your planet because they spent all of their time gathering horses to recolonize a planet. They were going to build Horse World, as you remember, but you guys have slaughtered all the horses, or brigands on your own ship slaughtered all the horses, except for the horse that you rescued, which you could make a gift to the Flump, and he would love you forever. Or you could continue to ride it. But Brian, you dock the ship here.
Sorry, jellyfish.
I have a couple questions coming on in.
Releasing gas.
Is this the top?
With small swords.
This is, yeah, you're docking over there on the whatever that side of the asteroid.
Can you go to the bottom for a second?
Yep.
I have a question. Do we see the bottom?
Yeah, as you're approaching, you can see the whole asteroid.
So on this side right here, and then here, this is where we're at right here. These are other spelljammers on the bottom?
Correct.
Or other ships? Does
Correct.
this seem to be like a naval yard?
Correct.
And this is like the commercial?
Correct.
Gotcha. That's where I got Battlestar Galactica, right? I mean, okay. And I pull it on in here, and then am I in one of the horizontal or vertical? Where did I bring it on in?
Well, as you approach, there's people all over the docks. They start running and helping you kind of guide it in and gathering ropes and stuff. And you're going to dock right here. So this is your ship.
They're called lines on a spelljammer?
I thought they were ropes.
No, they're lines.
Strings?
Lines.
Ropes?
No.
Lines.
Lines.
Only.
That's it.
What if it's a chain?
It's still a line.
Does an anchor have a line?
We're not talking about anchors now.
We're talking about straight
But the
lines.
answer is
They're lines. It is a line.
The captain tells you that she's going to have to
And I
take...
come in straight. Nose first.
Really? Dock hard.
Doc.
Hard dock. That's going to be your official Spelljammer nickname. Your trail name. Hard dock.
Stop it.
Hard dock. No, I'm
Do you see
writing it
this?
down. I'm writing it down right on your character sheet.
Do you see this right here?
I have a card. I
see
have
this?
a card right here for Gerald Hard Dock.
I mean, I think this day just hates you. Can we agree?
Hard Dock Hawkins is what they call you.
But I don't hit. I mean, I come in hot. I come in heavy. I come in hard.
Yeah.
drift into the spot.
Yeah.
And then, but it's not a side though. I'm coming in and I can drift it well enough as they're throwing.
So you tip it on the nose and then just land it.
Exactly.
Okay.
As it's coming in, as they're throwing the lines.
Chains. Sunlight illuminates the rooftops and spires of the city built across the top of a gigantic asteroid. The asteroid's underside has structures as well, including fortresses and giant sails. Wooden docks protrude from one side of the asteroid, and a variety of ships are moored there. Space-dwelling fish scatter in front of you as the ship adjusts its heading and docks are straight ahead and level with the ship's main deck. Pier workers stand ready to catch ropes and tie off the ship as it glides alongside one of the docks and slows to a stop. Welcome to the Rock, says Captain Sartell. This is where we must part ways.
So just for clarification, a rope, for everyone who's wondering, is unemployed cordage. So it's pretty much just unused rope. The second that it has a use, you are now calling it a line. The prepared rope has a specific task. It is being employed as a line. No longer a rope.
What if it's a knot?
It is now a line.
So I'm not sure exactly where that is in rules and written, Brian, but
So, I am not done. The line is labeled by the job it performs. For example,
okay.
To your point, anchor line, dock line,
I thought you said a line had to be rope.
or fender line.
Fender line.
But I think you were talking about the chain that goes from between the anchor and the anchor line.
And the anchor line.
I'm not per se. I will find the name of that piece of chain.
Okay. Captain Sartell reminds you that your mission here is to help find someone who can help you explain and perhaps prevent the destruction of your planet by evil astral elves.
Are they the ones who caused the vines?
Correct. The vines that are tearing your planet apart.
Yeah, did we ever ask that?
I don't think
When the astral elf moth, the star moth, attacked you, your assumption was that star moth ship was there to oversee the destruction of your planet.
Wait, then why were they catching?
That seems like a little raised on. Like, how do we know? I mean, they attacked us, but is it like all astral elves?
Yeah.
Is it all astral elves to... Well, you're free to explore the city, but she recommends you go see Commodore Crux, who is almost always at the Happy Beholder. Commodore Crux will probably have more information on the astral elves and their schemes.
Hey, is there a store or something we can go to get some gear? Or
Oh yeah, it's Fantasy Costco time. So, if you look at the map, there is a lesser market here, right? Including a Mercane agency, the Rock Rats. Here you have the Happy Beholder, where you might find Commander Crux. The Zener Termination Limited is here. Gasper's Reclamation, Red Mask Guild House. The Great Market, Middle City, Smith's Coaster, Juggler's Folk Guild House. Large Festival Grounds, the High City, Noble Estates.
Well, at this point, I'll give all of my gold for stuff as well.
That would be 10,000 gold pieces. No, wait. No, it'd be 5,000. 5,000 gold pieces.
With inflation, it's like 15 now. It's been really rough out there, guys.
Mage's Guild Hall, Dwarven District, the
you like reading?
Graveyard. If you want to do some corpse looting.
What kind of books
Library
do
of
you
the
like to read?
Spheres.
A lot of sci-fi and
certainly like
fantasy
to
stuff.
check out the mage area.
Have you read Fablehaven?
No, I have not.
Young adult Brandon Ball. Have you ever read anything from him?
I don't think
Brian,
so.
you're using
Beyonders,
resources
Five
from the
Kingdoms.
time of wooden ships, man. You've moved into the future.
It's a bit older. It's decent. Kind of feels like Harry Potter.
I'm saying if you had a line made out of
You started off with
spider,
625 plus your background
Web.
plus whatever you spent on your
would it be web? Would it be web? You can do spider string.
rope different than
Gordon?
nylon rope?
I
I don't call it either a line. Is that what you're
I
asking?
read the first 5.
I call
Percy
fishing
Jackson
line
books.
lines.
You didn't buy like armor.
Do you want to know how come?
Opinion?
It has purpose.
I mean, the first
Doesn't
5
everything
were
have a
good.
purpose?
If it's just sitting there,
I
doesn't
guess
really.
I
It's its
didn't
job to
really
find
much
its
past
purpose.
that. I read the King Chronicles.
Hi, this is going to get worse before it gets better. Please take control of your party.
That is a true statement.
I mean, technically, I'm out of a job because I was working on that
Do you
shit,
consider it a
so-
rope or a line?
Why, do you have strong opinions on it or something?
I think the
The
first
Royal
books are good.
Theatrical
Yeah.
Now it's a
Company.
study
The
down.
Royal Theatrical Company is
See,
here.
then I
The
picked the
Don
right place to
John
start.
is here.
It's gold.
I don't think it's very
Is
get bad
there a
immediately.
roll
Okay.
itself?
Like, I think it's good
Is there
until
a
Trials of
legend?
Apollo.
There's no
It's
legend.
kind of
This is a really good map.
I mean,
meh.
This
if the
big.
ship is like
Yeah.
But not
there,
bad.
that size,
Not bad.
Correct.
then like
The map is to scale.
I would like to go to a tavern and sleep and get my remaining 30 hit points back because I am bleeding and in pain.
Huh, this...
Yes,
There are
kills
rooms
everything.
for rent at the Happy Beholder, where Commodore Crux may be.
Great.
Any book series you'd recommend? I just like
But you might
fantasy.
find much better and heartier ale in the Dwarven District, which is
And
near the
history
Mages Guild Hall.
Ooh, I like going to the Dwarf District.
Have
I'm
you read
much taller.
anything by Brandon Sanderson?
Yeah, I don't say we stay at the Happy
I've
Beholder.
heard
We
of
all know
him,
those bars
not
around
yet.
the dock areas
Okay.
tend to not be the
Okay.
best.
Yeah, no.
It's a tough bar. It's a
Yeah,
tough
A
bar.
lot of
Almost
tourists, a
misborn
lot of people not knowing.
There's not a lot of tourists at the Rock of
and
Bral.
also
It's pretty much a, you know, it's a business
Stormlight
district.
books are
It's
both-
not a destination asteroid.
It's not locals. It is the people.
Well, the
coming-
locals are all on the rich side of town.
Yeah, or Middle City is what it looks like.
both of those
Middle
series
City,
are
you know,
pretty
that's where you
long.
find a lot of variant humans.
Wait. Is there any type of human other than variant human?
Ghetto. I mean, is it a very
It's a variant
segregated set of
human.
elves in one?
I feel racist saying it, but it's true.
Wait.
Question.
Question.
And where are the dwarves in this? Are they
The
in their
dwarves
own
are in the
neighborhoods?
Dwarven District.
Is there dwarves?
Yeah.
Oh, a graveyard. Graveyard district.
All the
If you're
zombies are
interested in
there.
Staff of Healing, there's a temple district as well.
Oh.
What
Wait,
about
where's
finding
the
one and
variant
being
human
able to
district?
purchase one?
Wait, are there even other types of humans aside from variant human?
Not if you're playing the game.
I'd also like to point out the
I mean-
Arena of Frun.
Have you ever met a non-variant human? Anyone here?
Like, all non-variant humans. You ain't that special.
No, characters. Or everyone ever seen someone play anything other than variant human?
I've definitely played on right here.
Wait, yeah.
You
have?
roll really well, and you have a bunch of 15s. You just want +1 to everything. Sure. Otherwise, just take the thief. Yeah, I'm going to sleep and then try and
I
find
had a
work because
DM
I'm a known
variant
thief and a wild spacer and a weapon
to play very.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hunting for that stat. Because I can see the writing on the wall.
Do you want to go get a room and
I
sleep
just want to be.
first?
Also, I have 19
Has
intelligence.
came out yet?
Or are you heading straight to the temple district?
Oh, you have Xenophon
I'm
windows
gonna
regular came in.
in the day.
Oh, you get 3 plus.
You have
There's a background
15
of wild
minutes.
spacer.
I'm going plus 2.
Just run the
That's
stat.
my
All
guy.
right,
3 plus 2.
so
Sorry.
Richard, where are you going?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the dwarf district. 'Cause I like
Okay,
the
so
color.
he's heading to the Dwarven
Yeah.
District. You're heading to the Temple District. That's in the same direction.
So that means using points by, it will only
Temple
cost
District.
you
Paladin.
Paladin.
21 points.
Where do you want to go?
316.
I know.
Yes.
Which means you'll
So he's going to the Dwarven District.
Anywhere you want.
They're going to the
So you get
Temple District.
316
Where's everybody
and
else
3
going?
10s.
Everybody else is you.
Almost definitely going to the graveyard.
Yeah, gotta get the undead.
He has his shovel.
Yeah, I already have a shovel. Just the biggest grin in his mouth.
Where would you like to
where's
go?
everybody else gonna go though?
Temple
Yeah.
District and the Dwarven District are kind of in the same general
I
area.
mean,
I'm
wait.
heading to the mage area.
Okay, Mage's Guild Hall is nearby.
Wait,
I guess we're just all just like one big area.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just gonna go along with like somebody.
What's that?
Hey, point at somebody. Who
Actually,
you know?
yeah. I'll just tag along.
Okay, tagging along.
I'm tagging along with.
Tag along with us. We might need your money.
So you
Sounds
guys skip the Beholder's, the Happy Beholder, which, let me remind you, is your quest goal.
We'll get to it next time.
oh, if you need gold, you can borrow some of my character's healing potions for trade. I can make them, since I have an herbalist, I'm proficient with it, so that's 500
You're
gold
a
pieces
thief?
worth of healing
Excellent.
potions.
Yeah.
Thank
Give me a
you.
perception check.
Okay. Perception. I'm happy.
The bar was called the Happy Beholder?
This one says there are actually no ropes on boats.
Happy
18.
Okay, same.
As you guys are you guys are just taking the main drag, right? You're just like down, across, up, or are you guys taking some strange path?
I don't know.
We're gonna go all the way over here.
All that's good directions.
Should we just put our minis
Yeah,
on
just
the
kinda
boards
point
where we
that way.
are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys just
Let's
go
do
like
that.
this.
Before we do that, the ship is damaged. Do we need to get repairs done?
We're gonna move the ship to dry dock
that's not our
once we get it
responsibility.
unloaded.
Move your mini to which district you want to be in.
There's a lot of disappointment that the horses were lost.
Wait, do you own any minis, or...
I do not. I'm borrowing it.
Try. They would
like,
There's no
I'm saying
wood
if you
to
own any
mend.
at, like, home.
Yeah.
So they can fix things that are broken.
We like
The main
to...
problem is the ship. is
Would you mind if I
lacking
gave you
wood.
something?
There is someone, as you guys cruise through the low city
I'm
here,
looking to get some here.
you notice that there's someone wearing a cloak
Is that yours?
watching you guys. You may have seen him down the block, and he's kind of cut through the city and he's spying
I don't
on
know
you.
where my character is.
Okay.
Take it.
So I want to try to lead the group
Yes.
like a bit
You're
away.
absolutely true.
I try to
You
like
can have it.
get away.
Do you
from
want
them.
it or not?
Yeah, I guess
He keeps on following me, right?
Correct. He's definitely
then you switch it with the other menu.
following you guys.
So I'm just gonna. Okay, so I tell everybody that somebody's following us.
Are you guys all coming with me? We're all going different directions. He's following
No,
you.
you're all going in the same general direction until you get to like the Mages Guild Hall, and then you're gonna split up in a crazy set.
Yeah, like me with my entire zombie horde, we're digging up graves.
They're right there, yeah.
Okay, so what should we do about that hooded
So
dude?
Kai, you tell Richard that you guys are being followed.
Okay. How far away back is he?
He saw him, and then you kept walking, and then he was in front of you, kind of in an alley, watching you walk past again.
Oh, okay. Has anyone else noticed? Anyone else want to do something? If not, I'll do something. But if no one else wants to do something,
I'm just gonna tell up to everybody.
You're not even slowing down.
No.
all right. I will. How far away is he?
You're walking past him, kind of when Kai tells you, "Hey, I just saw that guy a block back. I think he's following
Cool.
us."
I'll conjure my. I'll summon my hard light construct behind him, and then when I walk a bit, I'll swap places and just be right behind him and go, "Can I help you?"
He is tremendous. He is completely startled. He jumps out of his skin, turning and looking at you, and he says, "Oh," and he just starts. And it's an astral elf, rather tall, rather broad astral elf, and he just starts cutting across the street, like walking away from you.
Alright, I just kind of glare at him as he walks away, like, yeah, that's right, you better run.
Yeah,
As he
he's
walks,
definitely running.
As I'm like bleeding
As
from
you
the
walk
chest
in-
because I'm at half health, like, you better run until you would.
as you're walking towards the graveyard where I'm at.
No. So he's kind of here. You guys are walking this way down the street to go that way, and he crosses into the lesser market.
So we move ourselves where we would be positioned.
No,
as a
you're
group?
still walking. This is gonna get worse.
Alright, now I'll swap back to my place and go, yeah, that
I'll
guy's,
just,
that guy's an
just
astral
have
elf.
this penny stamp for where we're supposed to be.
Have I split off yet?
No, you guys are all walking together in the same general direction until you get to the Mages Guild.
Alright, I'll tell everyone we're being followed by an astral elf. Keep your head on a swivel. Bulky guy. Easily startled, apparently.
Okay, you keep walking?
Yeah.
Kai, are you on high alert?
Yep.
Okay, you continue to walk, and as you get to the corner of... I can't read that street name, Brian.
If there's
Hammer Street.
And this one?
Here, let me go up here. We got Hammer Street. Is that Privateer's Way, or is that Eel Street?
Eel Street.
That's Eel Street. And then
So Hammer and
Privateer's Way is-
Eel? So at the intersection of Hammer and Eel, Richard, you see 4 more of these tough-looking
I
astral
believe
elf
those are my
guys.
dice.
Well, explain why I have some old dice.
Thanks, I've been looking for this.
No problem. I don't know how they wound up over here.
I mean, we...
Throw them at you at
Writing
some
with me?
point.
What are you trying to do?
So you guys think you're pretty clever, huh?
Yes.
I mean, I have a 19 intelligence,
Yes.
so I feel pretty smart.
Wait, how do you have a 19 intelligence?
I took my...
You know, these
supernatural
ships don't
intelligence
just
from my
grow on trees. These star moths are quite expensive, and the Empire is not happy when they're destroyed.
I mean,
Oh, hey guys, figured out who they are. Also, they attacked us first, man. The hell?
I think you guys were someplace you didn't belong. With that captain of yours who's always getting in the way.
we're literally leaving a blowing up planet. How are you a criminal? And what are you gonna do? We have 42 zombies.
Yeah, are they allowing 42 zombies in the city limits?
The Rock of Bral is very, very inclusive.
Rough it's New Jersey. It's like 42 zombies. Like, might as well. Guys fronting on the front lawn. They're like, whatever.
I'm surprised they let us in with that much.
Tough guy-looking astral elves blocking your path.
I'm surprised they're blocking us with. We got a little army behind
I
us.
mean, we've got an army. Yeah, I'm not intimidated.
They have a Hulk.
How are they? I'm completely blocking it.
They're standing across Eel Street as you guys go up to take a left or right-hand turn.
I mean, I just
so they're
suggest
blocking
that
on
the
the. We're
zombies
going
are just
straight.
going the
No, you're
right,
turning
like,
right.
in front of them.
Why are we turning right on you?
To get to the Mages Guild Hall, you're going this way.
That's a left on Hammer Street.
No, you're going this way. You came this way.
Oh, gotcha.
Stupid
Wait,
map
can we
quest.
just
No, like,
around?
piece
So we
of
came
crap.
up here. We're making a right on Hammer, and
They're
they're.
standing at the corner of
How
Eel
many
and
are there?
Hammer. There's 4 of them.
So they're
Is that
here.
enough to really block us? Can we kind of find our way between them?
Well, they're ready to draw. They're looking for trouble.
So here, that's where we're positioned?
I do.
Can't we just go around?
I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna try. Hey, we want to get by. Like, we really don't have any reason. Like, we really have to get by. Not totally with that captain. And I'm just trying to deceive them all together.
Try to use your channel divinity to persuade them.
Do I want to do my channel divinity?
Wait, do you have persuasion?
No, I got the +6 to my charisma. I was thinking about it, but I don't
Wait,
know
+5?
+6.
Wait, how do you have +6 to
One
your
of the
charisma?
elves knocks Cody's hat off. His kobold is wearing a hat.
Okay,
Yes,
oh my god,
5
my high
foot
school
rim.
bully's gonna shove me in a locker next? I mean,
Yeah.
they can try. I'm like 220 of pure muscle, but like, they can try.
Okay.
Their boss, big shot, something like that's not there.
I do emissary of peace.
Oh, emissary of peace. What is that?
It's +5 on persuasion, though. That gives me a +8. I got +6 on deception, but I mean, I'll try to persuade them. I get an extra 10%.
So the bullies just knock off the kobold's hat, and you're going to persuade them to do what?
I'm an emissary of peace. So I come to them all Mother Teresa.
You're a terrorist who destroyed one of the Empire's ships.
You guys committed a genocide, alright? Potato, potato. Take the L, my guy.
I channel what U238 is doing.
Channel righteousness.
Is just looking tough. That's what he does.
No, but he says that, and I'm channeling this, and he's like, we had to lay the hammer down in order to preserve
You're going to say lay the hammer down on Hammer's trigger.
Yes.
You know what it is?
I do say
It's
that. I'm
hammer
like,
time.
we had to, and I point up to the sign. We had to lay the hammer down in order to have ultimate peace. Yeah.
You have my guidance.
All the
I'm being
clocks are
guided
just
on
pictures of hammers.
Can
It's
we roll
always
it?
hammer time.
Well, and you're just let us peacefully pass.
Let us peacefully pass. But I mean,
Okay.
he's questioning our motives, right?
Add this to your roll.
Yeah.
No, he's asserting your motives were evil.
You know what?
So are
Have
theirs!
bardic inspiration too.
You start singing?
Oh, I'm just a little bit back.
Why can't
Yeah.
we? Bagpipe rendition of Why Can't
I'm
We Be
giving
Friends?
his rousing
16.
speech of back
A 16 diplomacy check?
No, wait.
Persuasion.
Wait, you've got a +8, so that's an 11.
+6. +5.
So that's a 7, so that's a 10. 11. Wait, you used
Plus
your
16.
emissary of peace, right?
16.
terribly.
But all those bonuses, back to a 16, that's not
Oh,
bad.
by all means, pass.
Thank you, kind and gentle sirs. Let me try to pass.
He trips you as you go by, and they laugh.
Then I go by.
You're tripped. You've fallen. Make a dex save.
I need a new one.
I can't give you a
I'll
guidance.
give
I'm
you
sorry.
advantage on that too.
The dice gods
dex
hate
save?
you today.
Yeah, it's a dex save.
Not acrobatics.
Not acrobatic. Well, you can use acrobatics if you want to be dramatic when you're cartwheeling out of it.
Yeah, acrobatics. I tripped down. What did I roll? An 8.
Yeah.
So that's 13.
Yeah, you stay on your feet, but it was close.
And I keep walking by.
All right, you walk past.
I'm not buying it.
You're walking past
Play the bagpipes.
with an army of undead.
Oh yeah.
And I'll walk back holding my hat, which is 2.5 times taller than me, indignantly.
I'll walk last, and then just keep an eye on them. And if they try anything, I'm just gonna break their jaw.
They're just shaking their heads in disbelief as you guys go by, more than anything else.
I know what U238 is thinking, and I give him a very peaceful.
I just lean over and go, "Don't worry, I know what they plan."
Yeah, and we know where you guys are staying.
Do you though?
Anytime.
Who are you?
Who are you? You don't even know your name. Why you got beef, son? Don't make me get my prison shank. It's like a toothbrush. I've done hard time.
We are Farfern, Helix, Kekaron, and Lannis.
Named NPCs.
Bless you.
Have a nice day. Watch where you put your
Yeah, and as I'm looking by, thank you, and I read, what's her name again? Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Like there are 4 of them.
This guy's gonna mess you up so
What's a Huey, Dewey, and Louie? I don't know, Donald. Damn.
Alright, so you arrive at the Mages Guild.
Yeah.
Alright, we dropped the wizard off because I don't know magic. He was like, see ya.
You're just heading right. You easily find in the dwarven area, a large flagon of ale. You enter, hail, well met. Everyone's excited to see you, and you start drinking heavily. I assume. Yeah. Okay. So you're in a dwarven district bar.
Yeah.
You're in the Mages Guild, Temple District.
Yes.
Where would you like to go? There's a variety of temples here.
They have a Scientology one?
They do not.
No specific destination.
There's no volcanoes
You
here.
know what my goal is. You know what my goal is. I'm just.
Wait, what about that?
Is Tom
That's the
Cruise-
arena of Frun.
Is Tom Cruise a warlock with a patron of Xenu?
So you start asking to see, looking for relics, trying to find. Okay, so we'll come back to that in just a sec. You're doing that. Kai, where would you like to go?
Somewhere.
He's gone into a dwarven bar to get drunk. He's gone into the
And to
Mages
sleep.
Guild to
I'm
do some
in pain.
shopping.
The alcohol
He's
helps.
going into the Temple District trying to find a staff of healing.
What did you take as your magic item?
Bag of holding. Stuff
okay.
behind is too rare. So.
Ah.
Do you want me to come back?
Yeah.
I'm also drinking.
You're drinking with the dwarves, okay. Yeah, the dwarves love you guys. You guys are already like some of their favorite guys
They
of
know
all
me.
time.
I make a lot of their weapons on the side.
There's no rooms for rent
Oh,
at the dwarven bar, but they do point out that the Happy Beholder always has rooms for rent because it's a crappy hotel near the docks.
Yep. Service town.
Cody.
I'm going to the graveyard, gonna have me and my zombies digging up corpses, robbing the graves,
It's
making
the
more
middle of the
zombies.
day. Are you trying to be sneaky at
Yeah,
all?
I say, that's still a crime. They're gonna let the zombies walk through the street, but actively looting a body, I think, is where they draw the line.
I have 42 of them. What is law enforcement gonna do? Try to fight
Well, no,
me?
there's a gate at the graveyard, and they are going to be concerned if you bring all your zombies into the graveyard.
What are you here for? Family reunion.
Yeah.
Also, this place is filled with adventurers. You think a guy shows up with 42 zombies and loots the graveyard isn't a quest? They'll give another group of adventurers who will then find us and
Brian, where are you going?
The temple of my deity.
I'm going in
Deity
still.
is whose?
I don't know. I haven't chosen one yet.
Alright, so
he's
you find your
agnostic.
temple of your deity.
He's agnostic, but it's the temple of men.
Yeah.
Wait, can I make an intimidation check to intimidate when I pass the guards at
Yes,
the
you can
graveyard?
intimidate the guards.
Okay, I'm guidancing myself. Okay, so that is a 21.
You intimidate the guard at the graveyard. Is there a name for a graveyard guard?
Warden?
Graveyard warden is intimidated. He cowers in his booth as all these
Groundskeeper,
zombies
usually.
walk in for some kind of All Saints Day holiday, Dios de los Muertes celebration in the graveyard. I think we'll stop there, guys.
He's gonna turn the
Is
graveyard
everywhere
into a
so we got
graveyard.
a staff to see if you can purchase or find. We can do that
And I'm
offline.
finding my magic item. I don't have my magic item yet. So
Yep.
what I'm going to
Common,
choose it.
common,
Uncommon.
Is it uncommon, Cody?
Yeah.
Yes, uncommon.
Uncommon.
Okay,
Can I
what
say one
common?
thing I...
Are you shopping or doing anything in the mages? So it's a mages guild, so they have all sorts of stuff. Books, tomes, scrolls, potions.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be try shopping in there.
Alright, so text me what you're trying to buy, right? We'll shop.
Wait,
Do they have literally everything?
didn't they say that this place is very utilitarian?
Yes.
Why would they have a problem with me
Yeah, it's a
using
massive
bodies
city.
for
They
any
have whatever's in the
purpose?
player's
They didn't, but it's a graveyard and bringing bodies, bringing the undead into the graveyard just seems wrong.
Wish list.
You say you're
Kai, you good?
disposing of them.
You're drinking. Where did you decide to go, Kai?
I haven't really decided.
Alright, you have to decide before next session, okay? You can join him. These two are drinking with the dwarves. Cody
I
is
think
digging
I'm
up
good
bodies.
with the dwarves.
Drinking with the dwarves is probably your safest bet because the rest of these guys are going to get in
Strength in
trouble for
numbers,
sure.
and he's committing a crime, so...
I wouldn't be surprised if there was another necromancer and they're doing the same thing. I mean, why would you?
Oh, a turf war, that's great. Everything that you're saying sounds worse. You're the setup for a bad guy in like a 7th level adventure. Like, yeah, some lunatic showed up town with 42 zombies, and we let him into the graveyard because we were outnumbered. You want to go kill him for 300 gold apiece? Like, hell yeah,
so
we
we
will!
did make it a third of the way through the chain.
Bunch of used up
I know
wizards
party
and a
is
paladin are gonna
distributed
roll up or
throughout the-
something.
Yeah, that is gonna happen.
Bringing you guys back
Some
together
cleric
next
with
week is
destroying
going to be a
undead's
challenge.
gonna roll into town.
The scope of this section appears to have opened up wildly. So
Yeah.
that was probably.
Maybe we'll spend 2 weeks exploring the Rock of Bral.
Yo, well. You got your own mini for next week?
That's mine, I believe.
Yeah, that's your pencil? That's good.
I swear there's.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Kai. Thank you,
Thank you,
Brian.
David.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Thank you.
27?
None of those are mine.
28.
Didn't we take one more of mine out?
What did we lose?
45. 46.
Yours.
Is that all?
We had, which
I don't know.
character you were playing as, the character I was playing as, and then the Manticore, I think, was also out.
So you're in for
That's an
excellent
axe, so
fun.
I'm not worried about that.
Oh, let me see.
That's
The
very
problem
obvious.
is
Isn't that next week or 2 weeks
it's
from now?
Saturday,
That's Saturday.
the 5th.
Where you guys gonna go?
Probably
think
Comic Quest, but we've got it. It's ridiculous. So the Grateful Dead does an annual like movie and theater event. So we're going. It's the same day, and it starts at like 3 o'clock. So we're gonna be like in a movie theater watching a Grateful Dead show for the first like 4 hours of Extra Life.
Nice.
I might show up to Extra Life before.
What are they doing at Comic Quest Rec though?
You know Spencer? Do you remember our friend Spencer?
Yeah.
He's coordinating some stuff there. He plays like a. It's not like Malefex?
Malifaux?
It's like some kind of mini battle game.
Infinity Wars.
Infinity Wars.
Okay, I say Malifaux is what my mini's from. Yeah, I used to play that down at Mercenary Market. Yeah.
What is it called that he plays? Infinity Wars?
Infinity Wars, yeah.
Infinity Wars against Infinity, because there is a miniature game called Infinity.
Infinity Wars.
Oh, nice.
It is a mini game though, but it's like you take the measurements and do it. It's a really fun game.
Yeah.
And he's competitive,
Yep,
right?
later.
See you, Dylan.
That's cool. No, I haven't played Malifaux in so long.
But he does other stuff. Like he's run some great D&D games.
That's cool. They run a D&D game. Well, I actually have to write a paper that weekend, but otherwise I'd go.
But we missed board game weekend, and we're just completely disorganized for this one. And
Yeah.
Should we stop?
Yep.